Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Fantom as promised in the Discord server this morning. There's a chart request section in there, and I'm going to try and get some of them done. So, yeah, Fantom. So right now, on the weekly, you're in an uptrend. You've broken above the EMAs. That's good. Okay, so if you can hold that bullish cross just there, which is a 10 cross in a 20, you're looking good. Okay, potentially fall back into it as support, hold it as support for continuation. Currently, the 10 sits at 0.359 on the weekly time frame. So if you was to correct any deeper, and start to lose EMAs on multiple time frames, that could offer a fantastic entry point. That's roughly about 22% correction from here right now, but you're looking good. Okay, but as you go up, you come down to retrace. You're fully aware right now, you retrace to a key level support before continuation. Okay, and if you hold that support, you get the continuation. So just flip through the time frames here. You're looking on the daily time frame right here. You're looking pretty tasty, to be honest with you. You have come up in a massive impulsive wave here, and you're beginning to retrace. Now, this particular level of support right here is the 10 EMA on the daily. If you do start to see that loss, that's potentially where you could see that deeper correction coming back down to that 10 on the weekly. And do anticipate on the daily here as well, the 20 EMA coming into play, because you can see each time you do go up in these impulsive waves, look, when you break out, which is what you've done right now, you've broken out. Look, you've come down in this wave here, and you've broken out, and you create a beautiful buy and go to the beach signal from CoinsKid here on the daily, where the yellow line's gone above the red line. Look at that, like rocking horse shit. Okay, you come up, what do? You fell back into it as support. So potentially, this could be a play. You've come up of this buy and go to the beach signal just there. You could potentially come back into it as support. Hold that support. You're looking at continuation here for Fantom, but it is looking pretty tasty, to be honest with you. A friend of mine's bought this. Look, you got a W bottom there, which is already played out. Okay, that was a technical target that's played out. I think you're pushing up against key levels of resistance, and primarily now it looks like you've broken out of a key level resistance. Look, technical target met, don't even need to show you that. Then you've got this level of resistance just there that you've broken. Do you see that? And right now you've got that level of resistance just there that you've broken out of as well, and you're potentially retesting the support. Do you see that sort of cluster there? So you have broken out key levels of resistance already. Look, this resistance broken out, potentially that could be your fallback target, to be honest with you. So just here, okay, and that is pretty much where the weekly 20, the weekly 10 is, isn't it, coming up to? So yeah, I would anticipate if you do start to see a bigger roll here and a correction in the market for Fantom especially, you might get lucky putting some cheeky bids in down here at 0.38 cents moving forward. So on the daily, that would kind of be where the 55 would be, and that is if you lose the support of the 10 EMA. I mean, you're looking really, really good, to be honest with you. But there is a corrective wave which is forming, which is what's needed. I mean, look, you go up and you come down, you go up, you come down, you come to key level support before continuation. Now, looking at the fibs right there, this is a really key level of support that I think if you do correct down to that particular level right there, that could actually be quite bearish, to be honest with you, because I do anticipate that if you do start to lose that level of support just there for Fantom, you could actually come down here to this low, and this is the absolute ultimate rock solid low that you can't afford to lose in this bull market, because if you do, you're entering the bear. Okay, I don't anticipate you entering the bear. I think that what you're doing right here is you're coming up, you're retracing to this high. Okay, break that high, you've got a technical target to the upside, and I'll show you that in a moment. But if you do start to fall any lower, you can see you're having a massive correction here, and you lose that, you're entering a bear market. Okay, and potentially you're forming some kind of big massive descending triangle, and at that point, if you fail to come up now and break this high within itself, that in itself could be quite a bearish thing. So we'll look at that as we go forward, but I do anticipate you coming back to a key level of support before continuation, because you are breaking out of key levels of resistance, which is really, really good here. You're retracing to this high, so you already you're coming back to the golden ratio. This is looking relatively bullish to me, to be honest with you. You've come up, you've broken all levels of resistance, you've back tested them as support, and right now you've got a little bit overextended. Let's have a look at the daily RSI. Yeah, look, you're overextended, coming back into the purple box. So worst case scenario here, to be honest with you, look, it's a 0.50. Potentially that's where, like I said to you, if you do start to see a larger correction, it fails to break this high, you could be looking at some kind of ABC correction here for Fantom. a little mini high that fails to break that high, and then a larger correction down here, where I would imagine you get some cheeky bids on this level, because if you do, you could be looking at further appreciation here for Fantom, and you could be looking at that beautiful entry point down there at the 050 at 38 cents, coming up to retrace to the high is at 154% long up, and then to the all-time high extension there, 1618, you could be looking at a 707% trade up right there. So yeah, it's doing well, but again, you've got your technical targets, your primary targets that you can't see afford to lose in this bull market for Fantom is this. You come down any lower than that, and that's really, really negative for Fantom. To be honest with you, it could be a precursor if you do start losing this particular level of support just there, 050, because you would effectively be really, rolling over here, losing that, coming down, potentially coming down to there. You do something like this, like I said to you, forming this massive descending triangle, which is a negative pattern. At that point, you lose that, you're looking at a bear market scenario right there for Fantom. But yeah, it's looking good. You're looking good. You're holding support, and that's what you do. You're breaking resistance, come back to support. You're looking for continuation here for Fantom. And we might get lucky putting some cheeky bids in down here if we was to sort of roll into September and have that larger correction here. I think from here down to there, that's a further 18%, so who knows. But if we don't have that correction right here and we bounce off this 10, I mean, what a fantastic opportunity. But to me, this looks like Elliott wave theory, to be honest with you. You've come up, you've gone wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're now having an ABC correction, because I am seeing this across the board, to be honest with you. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so potentially you're doing something like this. Okay, so you come up in wave 1, you're having a wave 2 pullback, potentially down to 0382, where you're going to get that wave, monstrous wave 3 up to there, little pullback to the 1.272, and then you're going to get your blow off top, wave 5, taking you up to higher levels there in this bull market. This is what we're anticipating. But again, it's Elliott wave theory, okay, and it is all theory based. But within wave 2, just there, Elliott wave 1, you do have an ABC correction. So right now you come down, potentially bounce off here, create a lower high, and then have a deeper correction of C down to 050 at 38 cents. This is a potential play, okay? If you fail to break this high now that Fantom's created for itself, that is a potential play moving forward for Fantom, where you could roll back into the 55 here, and get some lovely little bids on it, because it doesn't happen overnight. It comes down, bounce off key level support, looks for continuation, fails to make the high, and then rolls again, and at that point that 55 could come into play here, in September, because the market does dump in September, to be honest with you, and that could actually be a fantastic entry point going forward for Fantom. Okay, again, not financial advice, and it's all theory based, but that could be a potential play moving forward. So that's Fantom, holding support. You're looking at great continuation here in this bull market, and you're looking at them price predictions up there, $3.16 for Fantom in this bull run, providing you can come up now and break these levels of resistance, which you are doing. Okay, break this high, you're looking at a beautiful impulsive wave up to $3.16 for Fantom. That's it. Take care, everyone. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and thank you for your update. Thank you for your support. Bye bye.